this one's just going to be a couple of minutes long. Pretty excited about these new fender bolts I put in. These are from Fox Plating Performance. I'll have a link down in the summary, but I think they look pretty good. And unlike a lot of the ones you see out there, these are polished stainless steel, so they're not going to fade, tarnish. There's not any kind of coating that's going to wear off or scrape off or be affected by chemicals. And they look pretty sharp. One good feature about these I wanted to point out, and I don't know if you can see, they have a slight beveled edge. They don't have a hard edge on the corner there. They have a slight bevel, and you probably won't be able to see it on the camera here. I'll tell you what, I'll take a picture and I'll put it up right here. So anyways, that beveled edge keeps it from cracking your paint. If you have a really nice paint, clear coat on here, it doesn't dig into the edge of your paint. So that's another good thing I like about them. And as well, the bolts don't have any stampings on them. The bolts are nice and smooth. They're not polished like the washers, but they are smooth. Here's one of the bolts here. But one reason I want to put this video up is just to let you know the problem I ran into on this fender. When I took all of my bolts out, and I went to put the new ones in, I couldn't get them started. And finally, after trying, even tried to put in the old factory bolts, I realized these clips were bent, which I don't know how they got bent. I don't think they were supposed to be like that. So I've got some replacement clips, and I'll have a link for those down below, but you can see the difference and where the bolt goes in. This one's nice and straight, and this one's turned at an angle. So I just couldn't get my bolt started. So I had to replace all 3 clips down the side. They were all bent exactly like that. So I don't know if anybody had ever seen that before. I figured I'd post this and see if I get some feedback. There's one of the other ones also bent. I think I already put my other one away. But anyway, so I'll have a link down below where you can get these as well. And but it's done. I want to see also what you guys thought about these fender washers here, the bolts, and also got the same setup from a radiator brackets. I'm trying to think of where else I use these. Oh yeah, I went ahead and put a couple down there on my battery tray. Figure at least they're stainless, they're not going to rust. That's always what happens to those. And then as you know, I've been doing my zinc plating and chromate, so I've done all this hardware. We did my bolt in there. I did my bracket for my coil. I just put that back in. So that's all nice and shiny. I'm also working on some mock-ups of my caster camber plates. So I might get your feedback on that too, what you think. To me, the surface is a little rough here, so I'm going to go over this again, maybe repaint it, but I may also go back with a plating similar to this piece. That's a lot of bling up here on the strut tower. I kind of like the black with just a few little pieces here that are the silver or chrome. And yeah, it's working on that. So I'll have a video out maybe in a few days, maybe next week, on assembling these caster camber plates, putting that in. Finally ready to start putting suspension mat together. Can you believe it? But that is it for now. I just wanted to show you these fender bolts. Oh yeah, look, I put one over here on the power steering cooler. And I think I'm going to put a couple here for the hood latch. So you never know where these things are going to end up. So they sell these in a pack of 6 and a pack of 8, where you can get a whole kit of 16 bolts. It's all the fender bolts, the hood bolts, and the 2 here for the radiator brackets. So like I said, I'll have a link down below for those. But yeah, just wanted to throw this out, and I'm going to get back to work. See you.